what is given in the problem? X1 equal to Y1 equal to root 3. Okay. And x of n plus 1, this is xn plus under root of 1 plus xn square. Similarly, another sequence y of n plus 1, they have given as yn upon 1 plus. See, in these type of problems, there is no fixed rule to evaluate the general term. Sometimes they could be done via telescopic sum. Sometimes you might have to use generating equations, which as such is not prescribed in JEE Advanced syllabus. Okay. So, and sometimes using trigonometric substitution. So this problem is basically based upon, because it is a one-to-one correspondence for tan theta. So root 3 is an indicator that you can try tan theta. So what am I going to do? So again, this is just hit and trial. Okay. So we are hoping that we may lead to somewhere, because it looks like it could be simplified or tan substitution. So let me substitute tan of alpha n equal to alpha 1 basically equal to root 3. So this root 3, if I substitute in this manner, so basically I have substituted tan inverse root 3 as alpha 1, mind it, right? So alpha 1 is going to be pi by 3. So this is our starting point. Alpha 1 is pi by 3. So if I substitute it here, can you tell me first what is going to be x2? So this is going to be tan alpha 1. And mind it, I'm taking alpha 1 in the first quadrant deliberately. So I'm taking basically tan inverse root 3 as alpha 1. So obviously what alpha 1 will be an acute angle. So this will be how much? Sec of alpha 1. Is that clear or not? So this will come out as tan of pi by 4 plus alpha 1 by 2. Agreed or not? And what is x1? X1 is tan of alpha 1, like that. So again, if you go in this manner, what will be? So this is basically alpha 2. So let me call this alpha 2. So what will be x3? X3 will be, tell me first, tan of pi by 4 plus alpha 2 by 2 and so on. And what will be xn? I will again call this angle as alpha 3. Tell me, anybody? So what will be this? Xn equal to, tell me first, tan of pi by 4 plus alpha n minus 1 by 2. And this is nothing but angle alpha n. But tell me, is that clear or not to all of you? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now you can evaluate alpha n as a recurrence sequence. Alpha n is pi by 4 plus alpha of n minus 1 by 2. Okay, so basically we shall start with alpha 2. So if this is alpha 2, this is pi by 4 plus alpha 1 by 2, like that. Alpha 3 pi by 4 plus alpha 2 by 2, alpha 3 by 2, and so on till you reach alpha n as pi by 4 plus how much? Alpha n minus 1 by 2. N minus 1 by 2. So to evaluate alpha n, what are you going to do? So first equation and second equation. This is your first equation. This is your second equation. So for second, you multiply this whole equation by 2, by a factor of 2. Okay. Because I want alpha 2 to get cancelled. So I'm multiplying this by 2. And this is 3. This is 3. So I have to multiply this by 2 square. 2 square. And ultimately I have to multiply this by 2 power n minus 2. Getting the point? So while doing so, why am I doing so? So that all the quantities get cancelled on the LHS and on the RHS, except 2 will remain. So ultimately on the LHS, what will remain? So 2 power n minus 2 alpha n, and on the RHS, pi by 4 term, if you take common, this will form a GP. 1 plus 2 plus 2 square up to 2 power n minus 2, and then similarly alpha 1 by 2. Alpha 1 by 2. Next will be how much? Next rest all will get cancelled. Getting the point? So now 2 power n minus 2 alpha n. You can observe this is pi by 4. How many terms are there? N minus 1 terms are there. Correct? And plus alpha 1. Alpha 1 you already know, pi by 3. So this is pi by 6. So this will be how much? Pi into 2 power n minus 3 and then minus of pi by 12. Is that clear? This is 2 power n minus 2 alpha n. So what is alpha n that you have obtained, beta? This is pi by 2 minus, divide by 2 power n minus 2. So pi by 12 into 2 power n minus 2. So this is 3 into 2 power n. This is your alpha. Is that understood? And its tan is your xn. So your xn is nothing but tan of pi by 2 minus theta, which is cot theta. So you have obtained the general term of this sequence. Similarly, if you proceed for yn, you will be able to get this as tan of alpha by 2, because 1 plus sec alpha, numerator is tan alpha. This is tan alpha by 2, and that is easier to obtain. Okay, so now it is simple substitution. Then you can easily get the value between two integers. They will come out, I think, 2 or 3. Between 2 and 3. Okay, anything else in paper 1 that we want to discuss? Is that clear how we proceed here? So I have explained each and every step. Okay. Anything else, students?
Sir, 45th question, sir.
45?
Yes, sir. C option.
Okay. So what is 45? Consider, okay. Which portion you have doubt, beta? Tell me. The mod of f plus g or mod f plus mod g? Tell me.
Sir, C option, sir.
C option you have doubt, like mod f plus mod g. See, this
Yes,
is very straightforward problem. Very straightforward. Basically, these are scoring problems in the exams. Differentiability problems. See, I will tell you. So fx you are able to get now. Fx sum of the sine series of AP.
Yes, sir.
How much is fx? Can you tell me first?
Sin x plus 5 pi by 6, sir.
Good. So this part is okay. So I will write this as pi by 6 minus x, pi minus theta. Is that okay? And what is gx? What is g?
Cos x
Cos of same. Cos of same thing. Cos of same thing. So this will be cos of x plus 5 pi by 6. So I shall write minus of. Is it correct? Right?
Yes, sir.
This is all right. Okay. Now, number of critical points. First of all, let me tell you. So you should not be worried about that. Critical points as such, JEE has never asked this term. But since this is a standard term in mathematics text, critical points are those where f dash is 0, f dash is 0, or f dash does not exist. Or f dash does not exist. This you know, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now mod fx plus mod gx. So this is going to be how much? Mod of sine of pi by 6 minus x. Can you tell me? He has asked the critical points in 0 to 2 pi, basically the whole period. In fact, if I shift this, is this going to matter if I take this as mod sine x plus mod cos x? I'm just asking.
No, sir.
Because the period is in fact pi by 2 for this. Period is pi by 2, not even 2 pi.
Yes, sir.
So between 0 to pi by 2, you can plot this root 2 times. This between 0 to pi by 2, this is root 2 times sine of x plus pi by 4. And since this is a periodic function, I will take the repetitions. So let me draw it for you. So this is going to be like this. This is going to be like this and so on. So suppose this is 0, pi by 2, peak will be root 2, peak value will be root 2 like that. Minimum value will be how much? Minimum value will be 1.
1.
Good. Like that. Pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi. Since I have taken 0 and 2 pi as open, so let us mark the critical point. So it is very straightforward. Pi by 2, number 1. This will come or not? Yes, this will also come. This will also come between that. Right? And
Yes.
what else? These points will also come. These points will also come. Yes or no? Where f dash is either 0 or does not exist. So all the corners will be included and these points will also be included. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So paper 1, anything else? Paper 1. So paper
Sir,
1 is done.
51, sir.
51. Okay. See, 51 basically the syllabus that they have added this time as part of advanced statistics. You know? So these are 5 points in a set S. A non-empty subset S1 of S is randomly chosen. Capital A be the event that the standard deviation of S1 is same as variance. So basically, what is standard deviation? Square root of variance, right?
Yes, sir.
So standard deviation sigma is same as sigma square. So sigma could be either 0 or 1. Correct? This is your, what do you want? A be the event where standard deviation of this. So this could be either 0 and B be the event. Variance of this is non-zero. That means what does he require? That B should be non-zero. That means variance should be 1 or sigma should be 1. Sigma should be 1. So first of all, let us try to get where the variance is 0. Let us focus on the events corresponding to this case when sigma is 0. So basically it is a measure of the variation of the data in front of you. So this is 13579. See, by pure logic, by common sense, you can say if I want the variation as 0, variance as 0, then there should not be any variation in the data. Therefore, what is only allowed? Can you tell me? What is only allowed?
Single elements.
Single elements or 5 null set. That is also there. Correct?
Sir, it's only a non-empty set, sir.
Okay, they have given a non-empty set S1. But that they have given for that. Which one? For S. Of S is randomly chosen. Okay, so that will be only 5 then. And in general, how many total subsets are there? So 2 power 5, except the null set, which is not required, and except the single elements. So total will be how many? 6. Is that clear? This is your sample space?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, for standard deviation 1, that means variance should also be 1. So this basically you have to try as such. I will tell you, you need not try for each and every point. Here what you can do, you can just check for this variation. Suppose you have taken 1,3. You first take 2 elements and then you take 3 elements like that. And you can directly arrive at the conclusion that if the gap is 2, then the variance is 1. See, tell me what will be. So this is your data, capital X, let us say. So what is variance? It is expectation of X square minus square of expectation, right? Expectation is nothing but the mean. So mean is 2. And what is X square? X square is going to be 1 and 9. So what is the mean of X square? So that is 5. And square of mean, that is 4. So this variance is 1 or sigma is also equal to 1. Getting the point? So likewise for every gap of 2. Okay, so here you can prove if it is m comma m plus 2, then also the variance is 1. Instead, I should have taken this. So the mu for this is m plus 1 and the expectation of X square will be how much? M square plus m plus 2 square by 2. So now if you evaluate the variance, this will come out as 1. E of X square minus m plus 1 whole square. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, but someone might argue, sir, if we take 3 points, then what will happen? Then obviously variation will increase. See, this you can also do through common sense. But if you have any doubt, you can check for 3. You can just check for 3. So what is mu? Mu is 3 average. And what is the average of squares? 1925. That is 35 by 3. Correct? And minus 3 square, that is 9. That is going to be 8 by 3. This is your variance. So your standard deviation will be square root of that. 8 by 3 square root. This is approximately 1.6. Right?
Yes, sir.
Correct? So it will increase because you are increasing the variation of the data among themselves. Okay, so what will do then? 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 7, 7, 9 will do. Others cannot do. Even if you increase more numbers, the variation will improve. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So now we will see paper 2. Paper 2, any doubt?
Sir, in paper 1, question number 44, option C, once can you explain, sir?
Okay, 44 you said?
Paper 1, sir. Question.
Paper, okay, paper 1 you have doubt. Just wait, I open paper. Just wait. Paper 1. 44 you had doubt.
Option C, sir.
Okay. S be the set of all APs. Number of common terms between the distinct elements of S lies in. So you have obtained the all the terms leading to that you have obtained. Basically 1, 4, 10. So this will start from where? All the gaps are there, and you have to write only 20 terms. And that has to be an integer. So I think if this has to be an integer, so for option C also, see, have you obtained this? No, first part you have obtained. Suppose this is your 1 and nth term is your 4. 1 and 4 are to be one of its terms. So if I take the difference m minus n into d, or n minus m rather, so doesn't matter, this is 3. I can put minus sign here, minus m plus n. That means since m and n are integers, d must divide 3. So possibilities for d are plus minus 3 and plus minus. Got the point? So this you are able to obtain, right?
Yes, sir.
Now you can check number of common terms between two distinct elements of S. And here elements of S are nothing but the special sequences. Okay. So that you can simply do, like d equal to 3 is there. So if I start from say d equal to 1, so this will be like 1, 2, 3 till 20. This is allowed. And finally, from where I have to end. Last term will be what? I think minus 9, minus 8, like that, till 10. Correct? Because elements are few. What is the doubt here? See, these are the 4 elements. These are the 2 sequences. And what about d equal to plus 3? They shall start from where? Okay, I will tell you the approach. How will you approach this? I will tell you. A plus, simply you have to take this. Suppose this is A plus m minus 1 into d. Here, first for the first case, you take d equal to 1. So if d equal to 1, you can easily check because the gap is 1, which all elements are common. Okay, so if d equal to 1, you can write a plus m minus 1 into 1, and there a dash plus n minus 1 into 1. Okay, just for the sake of convenience, that means a plus m, that term, and m is between 1 and 20, n is also between 1 and 20. This should be a dash plus n, the starting point. So here you will be able to identify that first term plus mth term, m between 1 to 20, whatever possible cases are there, that you can get it from here. And similarly for d equal to 3 and 1, you can check in the similar fashion if you want to generalize it. Otherwise, it will be easier to observe from this data only. You will be able to pick it.
Sir, I am getting in between 4 to 18, sir. Means option C will be right only.
Okay, you are not getting 19?
19 is not coming, sir, but 18 is there, sir.
Okay, so, okay, let me just then go through this and I'll come back to it. Okay, no issues. If there is a correction, I will do it. In the group itself, we will tell you. Okay.
Even 20, we can say, no, sir, one AP with increasingly, one AP with decreasingly, all terms can be common.
Yes, obviously. This into 2. So this will be like, if you take 1, 2, 3 up to 20, so total will be this into 2.
Okay, sir.
Because plus minus 1 is also allowed. So you did not take that into account?
I didn't take, sir.
Because see here, d equal to 1 is also there, minus 1 is also there, plus 3 and minus 3, all are there.
Yes, sir.
Now you check again and tell if any doubt is there. Okay.
Yes, sir. Clarified.
Okay, no issues. So paper 2, I was asking, any doubt in paper 2? Yes. Paper 2, anything
Sir,
you want?
49.
40? What did you say?
9.
49. Okay. 49. Yes. Let A1 E2 be a sequence denoted by capital A and delta A. So how did you do it? You tell me. This is your sequence capital A, A1, A2, and so on. How did you attempt this? And delta A they have defined in this manner. Tell me, or you are not able to like start the question? Where to begin?
Sir, I got some equations, sir. After that, I could not do it.
I will tell you. See, in these type of problems, it is always advisable to start from backwards. Sometimes in chemistry also you start the mechanisms are there, reactions are there. From the last step, you go to the first step, right? So likewise here, that is preferable if you do in this manner, because what he has given as an information that all the terms of the sequence delta A are 1. So delta A. Okay. So if they all are 1, let me first write them as 1, 1, 1, 1, and so on. Okay. All the terms are 1. We never even know if this is like countable or uncountable. So let me leave it like that only. R1. And it is given that A19, this is just an information so that your sequence is well defined, equal to 0. Find A3. Okay, no issues. Now see here, if they are 1, 1, and 1, that means from here what you can check, A2 minus A1, what is going to be the difference of this? So delta A, let me take the terms like this, T1, T2, T3, T4. That means these terms must be in AP because their difference is delta A. Yeah. That means T2 minus T1, this is 1. T2 minus T1 is 1. Yeah, is A3 0? Yeah, I have to check. I don't know the answer. But let me check. T3 minus T2 is 1, like that. So this is an AP. Agreed or not?
Yes, sir.
So delta A, how do you want to express? Tell me now. So this you want to express. Suppose first term is A. Let me call A. And second I will express as A plus 1, A plus 2, A plus 3, like that. Now what is A? So A, I shall start with B, and difference should be first A. So this will be B plus A. Next it should be A plus 1. So B plus 2, A plus 1. A plus 2. So B plus 3, A plus 2. Now you go backwards and check on your own that whatever I have written is understood or not. So if A is this, delta A will be like this. Check this minus this, this minus this, this minus this. Right?
Yes, sir.
B plus A plus 1. A plus 1. And again, here A plus 2. I should write 3A. I think 3A plus 3 I should write last term. Fourth term. Now it is correct. A, then A plus 1, then A plus 2, and so on. Correct. So now it is easier to identify. So what will be the 19th term of this? So can't you identify the 19th term? So first, second, third, fourth. So A19 will be how much? B plus, tell me. B plus 18A. 18A, right?
Yes, sir.
And then plus, what is the constant term that you will get? Can you check? See, after this, what will come? A plus 3 difference should be there. So B plus 4A
Plus
plus
6.
So this you already know. I think 1, 3, 6, this you can do. This is AGP, right? Difference. So you can evaluate that term. Write it here, whatever it is there. This you know or not? Getting the next term. Correct? Similarly, you can get A92 and 2 equations, 2 unknowns. You follow the simple method. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Like that, you should proceed from the back. Okay. Anything else in paper 2?
46 option D.
46 option B. If three distinct planes intersect in a line which is contained by the plane, see, that means they are family of planes. Yes?
Yes.
By what is given? Three planes are intersected by a line, and that line is contained in another plane. That means all four planes are what?
Option
four-
D.
Pardon me?
Option D, not D.
Okay, option D you said? Delhi?
Yes. Yes, sir. Delhi.
Okay. If a plane contains LOI of planes this and this and is parallel to the LOI of planes this and this. Okay. So if a plane contains the LOI of R dot N1 equal to Q1 and R dot N2 equal to Q2. So question you understood? Right?
Yes.
And that is what? That plane is what? That is parallel to the LOI of R dot N3 equal to Q3 and R dot N4 equal to Q4. So that means what? What about these two planes? So LOI of this plane contained by this. So if LOI is contained in that plane, so what is the direction of that? Normal of this. So normal of this is going to be N3 cross N4. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And N3, and what about that plane which contains the LOI of that? This we have already discussed in the class also. Suppose these are two planes. Suppose these are two planes. Okay. And two other planes are there. And that plane is parallel to their LOI. That means their normal is perpendicular to that. Is that clear or not?
Perpendicular to what?
This is the plane. Na? So plane containing their LOI, that means it is a family of planes. So what family you can write? You can write if this is P1, this is P2. So this you can assume as P1 plus lambda P2. Okay. So what is your P that you can define? R dot N1 plus lambda N2. Write it in this manner. That will be easier for you to comprehend. Okay. So this is your plane. Now this plane is parallel to this LOI. That means what? If this plane is parallel to this, that means its normal must be perpendicular to this or not?
Yes, sir.
That is what I am telling you. So normal, dot product of normal with N3 cross N4 must be 0.
Yes, sir.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Like that, you have to comprehend. Okay, so if any more doubts are there, I think we can discuss in the next session. So because now some more subjects are to be discussed. So I will take your leave. Take care, beta. All the best. Take care.